Oh yes, the muggy's poison, or should I say my nitro fuel. Because hey, these things need their fuel, okay, because they're living, breathing things. Preferably the best fuel, which is Byron's. See, when it's orange, you know, most of the time anyway, Byron's 3011. But I need my nitro fuel as well. The muggies, you know, especially today I've got like, man, I just don't have as much time. I'm beginning to wonder if I should have put that ad in Facebook for my RC services, because I've been really busy, as I told you guys before. I've got a guy bringing over a red cat, not sure what it is, and a guy bringing the old school, not the monster truck associated MGT, but I think it's the GTs, I guess they're called, the Associated 10 GTs, which I believe they're like a 10th scale Nitro. But anyway, he's bringing that over, so I've got some projects in the work. I don't even have time to brap. I was going to go today. It rained all last night. Stopped raining like maybe a couple hours ago. It looks like it's going to rain some more. I don't know as far as what the weatherman says, but the brap spot is kind of wet and muddy, so I wasn't going to go there and get my shit all tore up because I didn't feel like I got so many whips to work on. Newbies that I'm helping out, getting their whips going, that I barely have time to run my shit. I barely have time to, you know, and I'm thinking, okay, well, if I go run it, you know, because I was going to go run, like I told you guys, the Techno NT48.3 Truggy with the next level modded 28.8 Rex Legend. Yes, next level. Remember, next level is modded engines, not stock, okay? Is there anything wrong with stock? Never said there was. I have a few, but nothing like modded. We have here, oh snaps, this is the RB modded Reds 20.21 5-port R5R Team Edition. Man, I love these Reds. They can be finicky. Some people say, you know, Reds are easy to tune. Well, like I said, all engines are different. Reds can be easy to tune, but sometimes, depending on the weather, they can be finicky. I can tell you that Reds are real easy to break in. They like to run hot. Should put some more fuel. And, but once you do get them dialed in, man, the thing I like about them, it's set it and forget it. That's the cool thing that I like about the Reds, is you just set it and forget it. You don't have to mess around with the tune. Obviously, if the ambient temperature changes, the barometers and all that mumbo jumbo, then you're going to have to retune it. But Reds pretty much hold their tune pretty well. We are running, man, this thing's going to get all dirty. We are running the Triton 2148 badass pipe. Now, when I got this pipe, I asked Lance at RC Renew, my engine builder, I asked him, I said, what do you think about putting a 41032 header on your Triton pipes? He said, well, I dyno my pipes, and as far as the performance and the power and everything, with the header that it comes with. Which the Triton header that comes with the Triton pipes is a great header. The good thing I like about the 2148 is, unlike the 9886 Novarossis and a lot of other pipes, they're only good on certain engines. This pipe is great on any engine. Stock, modded, 21, 25, 0.25, 32s, whatever. It doesn't matter. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to see that if it would make a difference by putting on the 41032, which I think is probably the baddest header for modded engines. Okay, not necessarily stock. A 41032 doesn't do really shit to a stock engine. I don't care what size it is. Mr. Za always recommended to us, and that's where I learned this from. Credit due where credit's due, man. Just like I said in past videos, just because me and him don't see eye to eye right now, hopefully we will later on down the line, whatever, doesn't mean that I don't go by what he taught me. And I learned a lot from him. Like I said, credit due where credit's due. And what he taught me, I don't know which videos you guys are watching. It's funny because some of these guys claim to learn from Mr. Za, yet they're doing shit that I've never seen him do, or even say or talk about. Okay, and I'll get to that in a minute, because there's a few rumors that I need to clear up, because people just can't, you know, mind their own business. They're so bored, they think that the muggy has nothing better to do than to troll on their videos. Okay, I don't got time to do any of that. I don't got time to even watch any videos. I'll tell you who I watch. You know who I watch? I watch Mr. Za, and I always will, because I'm always interested to see what he's got going on. Because, you know, like I said, even though we don't see eye to eye, and we're not going to go, you know, have a burrito like he said anytime soon, doesn't mean I hate the guy. I don't hate anybody. I've never hated anybody since I've been on YouTube and since I've been doing my channel. Never. Quite to the contrary of what people think or believe. Never. Okay, and I've been trying to stay away from all, and I have been doing well all this year. The theme for Muggy Maniac 2020 is stay away from the drama. Let people say what they want. Let people, you know, talk all their bullshit. And let me just, the proof's in the pudding. Let me just show you what I do and what works for me. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I put a box tune first, and then how I dial it in, and what I'm looking to achieve. Now, all this, you know, other talk about 1 stage and 2 stage, you know what? Let me clear that bullshit up too. Who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe some wannabes on YouTube on how to tune, or are you going to believe legends like Adam Drake, legends like Mike Cradock, legends like Ty Testament or Gordy Testament, his father, which is a mechanic, and his dad, and our world champions, and world champions like Cody King? Okay? And the list goes on and on. I never heard, you know, Ryan, let's talk about 1 stage or 2 stage. None of those guys that I just mentioned, which are professional, paid to do this shit for a living and earn a good living off it, and the ones that I mentioned are pretty much legends, have ever said anything about a single stage or a 2-stage idle. I even sent a text or email to Adam, because Adam Drake is on my messenger on Facebook now. It's kind of cool. Every once in a while I'll ask him a question, and he's pretty quick to response, man. And that's pretty cool, because the guy is really busy. And the fact that he even responds to me, I'm nobody, just goes to show you the kind of character that guy is, and that he really cares to help other people no matter who you are. Okay? If you ask Adam a question, it might take him a minute, but he usually will get right back to you. So it's kind of cool. And I don't, like I said, I don't live that far from him. We're both native. I mean, we're here in Southern California. We're both ex-dirt bike riders. So, you know, we're a different breed. And by the way, not to get too far off track, but guys that have never rode 2-stroke, badass dirt bikes, quads, 250s, 500s, 2-strokes, or 125s even, have no idea what it's all about, or what us gearheads mean when we talk about certain things. And not that we're not any better. We're a different breed of people. And those of you guys that have grown up around dirt bikes and 2-strokes, you know, not the 4-strokes they have now. You know, I rode 4-strokes too, even the old 4-strokes, the real old school 4-strokes. I rode XR 600s, 450s, you know. But anyway, not to get into my dirt bike career, but anyway, to get back to what we're talking to, those guys that I mentioned, okay, Adam Drake, Mike Cradock, Gordy Testman, Ryan Lutz, Cody King, you know, these guys are legends and world champions in Nitro and RC, and they've never said anything about no 1 stage or 2 stage. If they have, please, somebody, because I don't know, maybe I'm messed up. Send me a link, send me a video, give me some kind of proof that those legends that I've learned from also including Mr. Za, have never said anything about no single stage or two-stage idle. Ever. So you believe what you want. You believe a couple nobodies on YouTube, or you can believe the legends that I've just mentioned. I learned my basic tune from how to tune to how to, get a race tune. And I still and will always go by, and shout out to him, Mike Cradock, legend, 30-year veteran for Kyosho and Reds, been around forever. Showed you guys a video in the past. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. He'll show you a lot of other things in tuning, but he shows you what a race tune is, and I'll show you what that is in just a second here, after I get done doing my little muggy rant. It's been a minute since the muggy actually ranted. Actually, if you guys watched my last video, I did a little rant and a little shit talking. And another thing too, anybody that believes anybody that tells you, and Mr. Za said this too, and he has plenty of videos of it, that aluminum Venturis are better than plastic Venturis, is talking out the side of their neck. If you know anything about Venturis, aluminum Venturis, yes, some companies like Reds and Pico use them. The reason Novarasi uses them on all their shit is for a reason. Because nylon, they're not even plastic, nylon Venturis draw less heat. Metal and aluminum Venturis draw more heat. You don't want to have your Venturi get hot. It affects your fuel. That's why most of us that have any brains in their head run fuel coolers. Some people say, oh, well, there's a better chance they might leak by putting those on there and blah, blah, blah. Listen, if you know what you're doing, and I've never had any leaks in my fuel coolers, and I run fuel coolers on all my whips except this one here. I don't even have one on. Matter of fact, I need to get one for this. But I run them on all my other stuff. It's actually the only one that I don't have it. But anyway, so aluminum Venturis better than plastic Venturis? Sure, that's why Novarasi uses plastic, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Excuse my language. Oh, by the way, FYI, I know I haven't said this well. This is R-rated. Nitro porno, definitely not for kids. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so that's my little rant. People want, and it's funny because the couple guys that think that I'm out there trolling on their channel are guys, if you go back, and you guys, I've told you this before, you go back and you look at all the videos that they've ever talked shit about the Muggy Maniac, or ever mentioned me in their video, or ever used my name on the title of the video, those videos have more views than I know for a fact, at least 95% or more of the videos that those people have ever done on their channel. Especially the two guys, and they know who they are, and you guys know who they are that I'm talking about. Go look at all their videos, and look at the ones where they talk shit about me, or mention me, or put me in the title of their video, and those videos have more views than, I didn't say all of their videos, okay, don't put words in my mouth, but 95% or more of the videos that they've ever done. So I guess they must be bored again, because they want to mention me. People, want to, call the kettle black, so to speak, when you say that, oh, be nice to people and don't talk down to people, and, you hear people, play their little violin of sympathy, but yet there's the same people that are calling people names, calling me termite. And that's respect, okay. I don't call them names, okay. Have I in the past? Sure, I've called a lot of people names. But like I said, this year I've stayed away from these two knuckleheads, okay, and you know who they are, they know who they are. And another thing too, if anybody believes these two buffoons what they teach, you are more lost and confused than they are themselves. Okay? That's just keeping it real. Okay? So, like I said, unless these people that think that there's such thing as a single stage, and that there's proof why Nova, I mean, like I said, they're telling Nova Rossi engineers that you guys are idiots for using plastic Venturis. And Nova Rossi should use aluminum Venturis. That makes me laugh. That makes about as much sense as saying that you can put a milled carburetor on an engine and it's going to give you more or as much power or more than a modified engine. And those people that are saying that are people that don't even own a modified 28.8 Rex Legend. So how in the fuck would you know that? That really blew me away. And like I said, when I talking to my engine builder and I'm telling him this shit, and we talk periodically, he fucking starts laughing. He's all, what? And I don't say who it was. I just say some idiot on YouTube. Some idiot on YouTube. And this is what kills the hobby. Okay? Want to talk about what hurts Nitro? Is people giving false information. Now I see why Mr. Za is so pissed off and going through the stuff that he's going through in Fitzgill right now. Because people want to put out and try to undo what guys like me and him have learned from legends and people that, you know, have credibility, and they try to undo it and try to do their own shit. Too many people are trying to invent the wheel. I never told you guys any bullshit like that. And anything that I've ever told you, those names that I mentioned, the Drakes, you know, the Ryan Lutzes, the Cradocks, and, you know, Mr. Za, and Cody King, and all these pros and professionals, I've got all my information and learned from these people. Not some Tom, Dick, and Harry on YouTube. Man, I can't get over that, man. The person actually said that his milled carburetor on his 28.8 Rex Legend has as much or more power than a 28.8 Rex Legend modified. And he doesn't even fucking have one. What in the hell is that? And you guys believe that? You guys are, I mean, God, that's the stuff that I'm talking about. That's why we struggle to get along with one another, because people are just idiots. Plain and simple idiots. I told Lance that, like I said, and he couldn't fucking believe it. He said, "Are you kidding me?" He's like I said, man. Lance is like I said, blind leading the blind. Ignorance is bliss, and it's so true. Enough, people. Stop it. Okay? Don't talk out your ass. If you're going to put out information, you're going to try to help people, and you're going to try to help 8-Scale Nitro, why don't you try using people that are credible, not some dumb shits on YouTube, or not some nobodies. Okay? Not some John Doe. Just because they're on YouTube, and maybe I'm not saying that these guys don't know what they're doing. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, who are you going to believe? Some bunch of people, some guys on YouTube, or professionals? People that do it for a living and get paid to do it. People that have been doing it longer than half of the people on YouTube. Okay? Credibility means a lot. And I didn't just, like, when I do my homework, I don't just believe a bunch of people on YouTube. Have I learned from people on YouTube? Sure. But most of them have been reputable people, professional people, not some nobodies. So anyway, enough of my, I wasted 20 minutes of ranting. Okay, I just have to, you know, now, like I said, now I understand what Mr. Za is going through right now, or what he goes through. And he even told me that when we were talking back a while ago, before, you know, we had our fallout. You know, and we used to talk about that stuff all the time, how, man, he's all telling me, you know, Muggy, people are going to come at you, man. People are going to, you know, people are going to try to, you know, use you as a stepping stool. But hey, I ain't going nowhere, and I'm going to still be running my shit. I'm only running out here right now is because I need to run. I need to get my BRAP. I don't care, you know, if it just rained, but it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to find time, because I'm trying to help newbies out. Physically help newbies out by helping them with their stuff, helping them wrench on their stuff, and teaching them. Okay, so I don't know what everybody else is doing, but that's what I'm doing. So anyway, let's fire this thing up. Let's get a tune going. And enough of my yelping. So, yeah, that just really is, man, I can't believe people have nothing better to do than make false accusations like I'm got nothing better, like I'm bored. I'm bored, that's funny. That cracks me up. Alright, people, let's fire this baby up. We got the Techno Next Level Race Kit here. And we got the Next Level Modified Reds R5R Team Edition. Where are we at on the heat? We even close? Man, we're not even... It's cold out here, and it's just... We're just going to have to get it warmed up physically. Because I'm not going to mess around waiting for this thing forever. We need to rip, people. We need to rip some shit. Because if you ain't going to brat, nobody gives a crap. And also another thing, these people, you know, want to come on my channel. It's funny because I'll unblock people and give them a second chance, figuring, you know, well, this guy's, you know, doing some decent stuff. And then the people that you do that to, they turn around and come on your channel and act like they're all big shit. Hey, respect due or respect's due. You know what? Fuck yourself. You don't even know what respect is. And these are people that back other idiots and condone other morons that talk shit about people, and yet they want to come on my channel and say, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 that's, you know, don't be using my saying like they want some kind of credit. You know what? Eat shit and die. A lot of the things that people say as far as their comments, if you ain't doing this, you're not doing that. And, you know, and it's funny because these people are people that don't even do shit anyway. They think because they run their shit once or twice a month, maybe, that all of a sudden, you know, they want to put out, you know, hey, you know, if you're not running your stuff, you know, then, you know, you ain't squat. They need to talk to their buddies about that shit. Don't be talking to me about it. I run my shit more than most people do, so. Anyway, enough of my shit talking. Muggy's gonna get fired up again in a minute. Some guys go, hey man, don't be nice to those people, man. Bring that same energy, Muggy. Talk shit. Oh, snaps. Just like a Reds, baby. Fire up the first time. I'm gonna leave her like that. Get yourself one of these, people. A head warmer. Go to Walmart. They're like 20 bucks. 12 volt. Heat up your shit. Why? Because it's easy. Because it's less stress on your crank, your connecting rod, your piston, your sleeve, and your bump box. That's why. Alright, people. Let's rip her a little bit. See where she's at. See if we can get her dialed in. This video is dedicated to my Italian brothers in Italy. This is on a serious note. Shout out to all Italy, man. I hope everything goes, everything gets under control there. Cause man, I can't even fathom doing 8-scale nitro without Italian motors, engines, and Italian pipes and Italian clutches. If I can't get Italian engines anymore, I will quit Nitro. I won't do E-word, I'll just fucking quit. And I'm serious. So I pray that Italy, everything is good, and it's not just for the sake of engines, but for that country, man, they're going through some shit. We all are, but especially Italy, man. So I hope everybody knows, that the factories are closed, Pico and Works and Novarossi and Red, so just hold tight and just be patient, people. Because I need my Italian engine. Because the muggy, Italians or nothing. Okay, she's still cold. She's not even 150. Oh, is that the front end wanting to come up? On a .21? What? Did you see that? The front wants to come up on a .21 flat on concrete? What? I think it sounds pretty decent. I think I might just leave it like that. Although, remember, as the engine gets warm and it heats up, it's going to change. The idle will definitely probably drop a little bit more. That's why I can't emphasize it enough, and we always beat you guys up, those of us who know what we're doing, that it almost makes no sense to do any tuning other than a box tune until you're around 200, man, because it's going to change again. Well, blowing a little bit of smoke. Oh shit! You see that? The front end lifts, not much, but you can see the front end wants to lift up on this little badass next level modded Reds. Italian or nothing. By the way, I'm running a 16. I'm running a 16 Red's clutch bell on this thing. I'm even surprised it's got the bottom end that it does. I thought it would kill it. But this modded Reds, and this, I like this, the Triton 2148 with the Novorossi 41032 header on it. I like this combo. Well, sounds like money to me, but we need to, I'm going to put some more fuel in it, and I know it's still not warm. We're going to do a little cradock. Not a single stage idle, not no 2-stage, a race tune. Don't get it twisted, people. But you believe who you want. Believe some people, whoever nobody's on YouTube, about a single stage idle baloney, or believe Mike Cradock. I believe Mike Cradock. He's only got 30 years professional experience. Or Cody King, what does he know? He's only a world champion. Ask Adam Drake about a single stage idle. He'll laugh at you. Come to think of it, I never heard Mr. Zaw say anything about a single stage idle either. That's kind of funny. I think she'll idle all day. Let's clear her out a little bit. Okay, this is how we're going to check it. See if you guys can see me. I'm going to try to hold this for you, like this. Money. That is a professional race tune. Not no single stage idle whatever bullshit. When you drop it waist high on the ground, like I just did, and it doesn't cut off, that means your idle is perfect. If it disrupts the idle or cuts out, your idle's not dialed in. Obviously, you let it, when you turn it upside down, if it disrupts again the idle, turning it upside down, then your low end needle is still not dialed in. And then you let it set for 15, 20 seconds, whatever, okay? touch the throttle. A little bit of smoke. If it doesn't come down right away, don't worry about it. Long as when you come to a stop, it settles down less than 10 seconds. Now, unless Mike Cradock doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, or he's full of shit, or he hasn't been with Kyosho and worked with Reds for 30 or however long Reds has been around, and 30 years for Kyosho, tuning, building, professional racing engines, then I don't know. Either Mike Cradock is full of shit on his tuning, or he's spot on. And I believe he's spot on. And I would believe him over anybody else. But hey, if a single stage idle works for you, and you think that that's what it is, then whatever floats your boat. I actually, you know what? I like that idle better. And it might change because it's still not warm. I don't tune by temperature. I tune when it gets to temperature. Big difference. Where are we at? 38 minutes? Holy smokes. Okay, well, you don't need to see enough of this. I just wanted to get out here. I haven't ran the Techno buggy in a while. I want to run in the dirt, man. I don't like running like this. It's very boring. Although I'm having a hard time finding any time. It's been raining here the last couple days as well. I know a lot of people are getting a lot of the rain. But the thing I like about the rain is once the rain clears up, after a day or two, that's the perfect ground to run on. So, alright, well, let's do a couple rips, and then we'll shut this video down, and you guys can get back to whatever it is that you were doing. Let's do a little, I thought I heard a high note. Did you guys hear a high note there? I heard a high note. By the way, I love this radio, man. If you're thinking of getting a decent radio, you can get these used in great shape on eBay for like $200. It's like a $300-something radio. It's a Sanwa MT4. I really like it, and you know. But I do have a new radio coming. We're going on another level. And you guys will see that when I get it. So, anyway. I think she's getting warmed up. She's sounding pretty healthy. I like the way this Triton pipe sounds with the 41L32 header. It sounds pretty nasty. I think that tune sounds pretty dialed. Man, this red, modified red screams. I can't wait to get this same engine modified by RCR. You're like, I don't know what these are. Berries or something. You want to go next level, people. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Get a modded Italian stallion. I don't care if it's a .21, .25. I'm thinking of those Reds Scooteroos .23 and send that badass and get it modified. So I will be getting another one of these, and it will be getting modded. I think the one I'm going to get, the R5 R Team Edition, I think it's brand new in the box. Word of advice, the ones with the Reds engines with the black heads, the older ones, and this is coming from my engine builder, the older ones are more reliable than the ones with the red heads. The red-headed Reds engines, a lot of people have issues with bearings. I've never had issue with any of mine with bearings so far. So, anyway, alright people, that's about 45 minutes, so we got 20 minutes of my yelping and yapping and ranting, and then 20 minutes of whatever of a little boring ass rip. But this thing's dialed, it's money. I'm going to rip it around a little bit after I'm done with this video, and then I got to head home because I got people bringing whips that need work. So Muggy's got to get these people's whips wrapping because, you know, people have all this time on their hands, and, you know, this might be a good time for us to rebuild 8-scale Nitro. So all those out there, quit all the phony stuff and, you know, teaching people bullshit, you know, and just remember this. Nitro is the true glory, but E-word pays the bills, people. Don't get that twisted. Alright, people. Man, this thing will probably idle for another 15-20 minutes. Maybe it'll be warm by then. Alright, people, that's all the Muggy's got. See you on the next one. Peace.